to fetch water from river called Mankran. Now the water has turned, it is now a polluted water. You can't use the water even for watering crops because the galamseyas has destroyed the water completely, which is causing a whole lot of problem for farmers. We the peasant farmers, we cannot even get anything from our farms. And that's not the only water bodies. The small rivers that we've been using for farming activities have been spoiled.
No, dear, Mammy, whom say, ye na ye tim and temon. We are no a cotton baller. Robbers in the baller, rough, a dear good. And now will be see down cragata da. Now we'll see a yesin. Tinsuni Babet, Tahona, Sad and Tontomne, near Mabi Briade, Abba a man tem.
So to do this inclusive landscape management plan, information is important. Stakeholders need to get informed about their environment. So to achieve this objective, IWMI has established an experimental watershed. So we generate information to stakeholders about what the status of their ecological and environmental issues look like. The whole process is also owned by the local institution. University is involved leading this citizen science initiative monitoring activity with the local citizens, volunteer citizens involved in monitoring their environment.
So we've selected 3 communities within the landscape, 1 community upstream, 1 midstream, and then 1 downstream. And each community we've selected 2 volunteers, so 1 male and then 1 female. And then they are helping us gather the hydrological data daily.
First, we engage the citizen science to identify suitable sites where we would mount the instrument for hydrological monitoring. Then we also engage the community authorities, that is the local chiefs, to also validate which spots, including identifying where we will site the rain gauges here, and also some wells that were close to them. Then we did a preliminary training with them to introduce them to the materials. Then we did a comprehensive training that engaged them on the field and how to use all the equipment that we needed.
So each day they do rainfall measurement, morning and then afternoon. And then we also do surface water analysis, where they measure parameters like pH, electrical conductivity, total dissolved solids, and then dissolved oxygen. And then they also do groundwater monitoring, where they measure the groundwater level. And then to validate it, each month they bring us samples where we take it to the lab to perform in-depth analysis on the water sample. The advantage of using the citizen science approach is that because they are gathering data daily, we are able to gather high-frequency data. And then also because we are engaging the locals, at the end, they also serve as ambassadors in their own community to educate the community about the state of their water and then the impact of their activities on the water body.
Inti me body which omo me no mutim antem say omo to Tony mangunsum and afin so monfa chemicals engunsum so the beya e benya nsu papa na daache mo from beba no so anya nsu pa no na afa ye nsase no enso so e be hwa abo ho ban so na beya bibia be koso kama na bibia ye na boa ma yankasa na enya so mfa so nti mesua na mo pie free citizen science.
So in partnering with IWMI as a university on this project, we are not only building the capacity of the volunteers on the ground, but also we are building our own capacity as researchers, especially in the area of using citizen science approach. I believe going forward, we can use this to replicate, and other scientists and researchers can also learn from our experience.